All right, I thought I'd tell you guys come with me, take a ride over to Pomona Swap Meet, check out everything. Make sure you stay in the video. Check out the end, the swap meet finds. We did have some weather-related issues, so I did not get any driving footage, a little bit, but not much, and some interesting things there, and some cool swap meet finds at the end. Talk to you at the end of the video. Don't see those anymore. On our way to Pomona Swap Meet here. This is the line going in. Always interesting things in the line. Got a bus up here. It's old 70s trucks. Maybe late 60s, I'm not sure if that one's. There we go, Ford Ranger. Got another bus coming up here. On his way into the show. That's the windows I need right there. Let's continue on here. The bus going in. Little bug. Jeep over there. Old Mercedes. Camaro. Always like those style Camaros. 67 to 9. Even 70s. Look really cool. 71. Do your job, camera. Let's see if it's doing it. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Sometimes this thing gets in weird situations, especially when I'm driving. Got the Corvette section. Always the first part you see is the Corvettes. Guy coming out, so I gotta get in the other lane here. Not usually people leaving this early. You got a Mustang man coming. Nice one. So then you got your whatever miscellaneous stuff, and they got lowriders, and at the very end of the show is the Volkswagens. Way yonder. Looks like a low turnout for today. Usually there's cars all the way back. Every time I've come, it looks like they're only about halfway back this time, so about half of what it normally is. Because the clouds in the sky. I got a little bit of a cluster going on here. See, look at those cars in the front row here. A lot of them for sale all the time. I used to hate those noses on those GMCs. Now everybody wants them. We used to take all that stuff off, put the Chevy stuff on them. Had several of those trucks. Had every year, 55 through 9. My life has not always been Volkswagens. Did a lot of those old trucks. So we still haven't got to the VW area yet. Long ways. Got an RC car with a camera on it. Food court. And 65 El Camino. Had a 64. Had a lot of cars. Restored and sold a lot of them, you know, just kept for a while. Some of them I just flipped. I only had an hour, 2 hours, or a month. Sometimes I did that when I was younger a lot. Not now. It's weird. There's Chevys and Fords all the way down here. And I think what's the VW section, no, it's down here. I guess they cone it off right where we start. It's interesting today. It's a little bit different than it usually is. There's a lot less people here. And usually this is the Volkswagen section, but it looks like there's encroaching Euro cars, so I guess it's all Euro cars. Volkswagen, Porsches, Mercedes. Bright blue. Taking up some real estate. Bright green. I figure I gotta videotape that. Wish I could get closer. It's alright.
Das war wirklich so, dass man die vorne auch macht. Sí, que tiene una cuerdita.
Look what happens when it starts raining at Pomona. Boy, everybody just goes running. Mobs of people. We'll see what happens. Got a Monte Carlo SS in front of us. Yeah, I don't know what that guy's doing. Oh, is he backing up to that trailer? Or? Looks like he is. Bring gas back in a little bit. Buick over there, rear mirror. Goes crazy when it starts raining.
That's your fault.
Right, let's look at the swap meet finds for today. I got lower corners. These look pretty good. They're not too bad. I mean, I can save, I can easily save the lower portion, and then I can use the upper portion here. And then on this side, I can save the vent. Let's look at it over here. So I could probably save the vent there, and then just graft it in. Have a little bit of an issue right there to fix. But those are the lower corners. I got both sides for $50 each. So this one here, I can probably, I'll save the taillight section out of this. And the same thing, and I'll put this one in, and I'll save this piece. I can sell that to somebody. Some people want the taillight pieces. And then, I don't know, maybe I can even use some of this metal. I don't know. But it goes all the way up to there, so should be able to take two to make one, right? It's got one issue here. Shouldn't be hard to fix that. That'll actually be really easy to fix in comparison to the rest of it. But, it's not rusted out inside here. It's pretty solid. So the metal feels really, really solid still. So $50 a piece for those. Got a couple shocks for $10 a piece. Got a nice little stove here. Check this out. Look at the price on that. Little camping stove like that. Goes flips out like that. Kind of nice. Hang on, I'll open it up for you. So yeah, it's a Coleman. Looks like it's in pretty good shape. Probably can make that work. Yeah, I kind of like that one. So that'll be for the camper. So I did pretty well on that one. The big find of the day, though. Of course, I picked up one of these. Got it from a friend of mine. I'm not going to even tell you how much. Very, very cheap. I got one of these with the dome light with the lens for $20, which is about average. Nice looking lens though. And the best find of the day was the frame rail. $40 for both sides. The whole cross member and the frame rail piece, $40. And that is really one of the big concerns of parts for this guy here. So I got the frame rail from the front down, so I can cut out whatever I need and actually make the back portion of it, and that will actually, make that a whole lot less expensive to do. So that was pretty good score right there. So just wanted to share you guys with that. I also picked up one of these things for $5 or $4. One of the guys had a bunch of these because I can actually add these to the vent system, because I noticed it was getting a little bit of pressure built up in my crankcase on one of these engines. So wanted to make sure I dealt with that. But the shocks for $10 a piece, how about that? And they actually hold gas still. Those are KYB gas adjust. Regular ones. I don't like the really one with a little extra cartridge. They're just a little too stiff. But could use those on the Westphalia, and or on the camper, or on this one too. They're all roached out. So anyway, that's it for the swap meet finds.